COVID-19 has developed into a fast-moving and increasingly severe public health emergency that is affecting our citizens, our societies, and our economies. We have since yesterday confirmed cases in all member states, whilst the numbers vary from a few cases only to over 9,000. But we know that the picture is changing exponentially and by the hour. Needless to say, the days and weeks ahead are critical. I want to here take the opportunity to praise the European Parliament's decision to take effective measures. I know it was not an easy decision, but it was necessary. They are critical. The next few days and months will be critical for our response. Member states must still focus on efforts to aggressively contain the virus, particularly where there are few cases. Slowing down the virus must be our greatest priority in order to gain time for our health systems to function effectively and for research and development to advance. The measures we are seeing are impacting on our citizens, on their everyday lives, on the economy, on businesses. It is not an easy situation to live, and the decisions taken by government are not taken lightly. But when necessary and justified, although tough, these decisions need to be followed by the letter. It is a time of critical communication with our citizens. And here the European Parliament can be of great help in two ways. You need to be the voices that speak to citizens for them to take responsibility for their personal protection measures, washing hands, avoiding physical contact, but you also need to be the voices against false news and misinformation, because this is equally damaging to the efforts made and the impact of the virus itself. This is to be able to deal with this public health emergency. We need solidarity between citizens, between countries, and within countries. And this was ensured in the outcome of the extraordinary EPSCO Council last week. We need to see solidarity in action. We need to share resources, share information, share expertise, share equipment. We need to share equipment protocols and testing protocols. Let me be absolutely clear. This cannot be business as usual. We are facing an exceptional situation, and under such circumstances, everybody needs to stand up to their responsibilities. Honourable members, whilst the realities on the ground between member states vary considerably, and whilst they are not all at the same scenarios, I have called on all of them to activate their preparedness plans and to share them with us. And I have called on all of them to plan ahead, to be ready for the possible next scenario. From our side, we will continue to do our utmost to ensure that medical workers and those on the front line have the best means possible in order to face the outbreak. Complacency is not an option. We have launched a joint procurement for personal protective equipment, and this morning we will know what response to this offer we have received. We are already looking at joint procurements for medical equipment such as respirators and testing kits which have been requested by member states. With Commissioner Breton, we are discussing how industry can scale up production to meet increased demands. Yesterday, I spoke with ECDC and the European Medicines Agency, and we have established a video conference 3 times a week with myself as Health Commissioner and the agencies to be updated and coordinated in every way possible so that we can be proactive if possible. We are strengthening the operational support and advice of ECDC on the ground. An expert mission has already taken place in Italy, and the second one is underway in Greece. We have increased funding for research and vaccine development, and we are also coordinating our border visa and security measures. In ending, I want to say that from day one, our priority has been to protect citizens from this virus and to support member states in stopping the spread. We need to show a Europe that cares, a Europe of solidarity, and a Europe that protects. A Europe that offers added value to its member states in their response to their challenge. And I know when under this kind of pressure, everyone reacts in different ways. But this is not a time for fragmentation. This is time for all of us, wherever we are positioned, to join our voices, because this is the only way we're going to be able to come out of this crisis, and that we will. And I'm sure we will have you with us in this effort. Thank you.